After 22 rounds, you should be left with something like this. And you could see the nice ribbing, which we'll be working our ruffles into next. And just acknowledge or realize that this piece is going to stretch with the weight of the ruffles. So even if you place this on your own leg and you think, oh, it's coming up a little too short, just know that the ruffles will actually make it elongate just from taking on that weight of the ruffles. For the first round of our ruffles, we're going to find the closest ridge from the top of our leg warmer here. We have our yarn already attached to our hook, and just pick any of these little front loop only crochet stitches to join your yarn to. Okay, should be nice and easy to see. Then we'll just chain up 2, and I believe I counted this as my first double crochet. So then we'll yarn over and we'll put a double crochet in that same stitch here. So this will indicate that we have 2 double crochets in our starting stitch here. Okay, in our next stitch, we will yarn over and then we will just do 1 double crochet. And I'm just trapping the tail here as I go along so I don't have to sew that back in. So we have 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet. In our next stitch, we're going to do 2 double crochets, and then, as you may predict, in our next stitch we're going to do 1. So go around the entire row repeating that pattern with the 2 double crochets in one stitch, 1 double crochet in the next, and I'll meet you at the end. This is the end of our first round of our ruffles, and you could see that it's detached itself from the main body of this leg warmer here, and it's already starting to build a little ruffle, but now we're going to really accentuate that. So the end of my row, I ended on 1 double crochet. If for whatever reason you end up with 2 double crochet in that last stitch, it's not the end of the world. So we will just join to the top of that chain 2 of the start of our row here and chain up 2 again. Now in each stitch around, we're going to put 2 double crochets now. So we're really building up that ruffle, like I said. So just in each stitch that you see here, just go ahead and work 2 double crochets. And we are going through both loops. We're not doing the front loop or back loop only. We're going right in between, working 2 double crochets in each stitch around. And I will meet you at the end of round 2 of the ruffle here. At the end of round 2 of our ruffle, you could really see that ruffle effect taking place here now. And then you will just finish off by joining at the top of that chain 2. And then we'll chain up 2 for round 3. And round 3 and 4 are going to be identical. You're just going to do 1 double crochet around. So we already built up the amount of crochet stitches that we need. So now we'll just do 1 double crochet in each stitch around. So this is row 3, and then do this for row 4 as well. At the end of our 4th row of our first ruffle, you'll have something that looks like this. And all I did was fasten off and leave a little tail to sew in at a later time. So I'm not going to work each ruffle with you, but I will explain with a finished ruffle what each one should look like. So I wanted to make note that at some point when I was working this darker final color, I ran out of that color and I had to move on to my next ball of yarn. So luckily we are using 2 skeins of yarn per leg warmer. And when I needed to continue with this darker color, I just took from the new ball of yarn and I took from the middle or the color that I needed. Another thing to note is that for the end of my leg warmer, it doesn't quite get as long as these other ruffles, and that's just because I like the way that it ended when I tried it on with a shoe. So make it custom to you. And then This is going to be a heavy leg warmer, so what I did is I just took a piece of scrap yarn, or you could crochet a really long chain in the same yarn and just weave it in and out, just so that you can get kind of like a cinching effect when you tie this on your leg, and it should stay nicely in place. If you'd rather use elastic, you can crochet elastic in here or sew some elastic in there, whatever you like to make it custom for you. This is a finished leg warmer, and you could see our first ruffle. And then when you lift it up, you could actually see those protruding ridges from the body of our leg warmer. So as you lift this one up, to make your next ruffle, you're going to count 1, 2, and then on the third ridge, you're going to join your yarn and then work the 4 rounds exactly like your first ruffle here. So we have 1, 2 ruffles. For your third ruffle, you're going to count 1, 2, and work on that third ridge. But for this third ruffle, you are going to start the same way you did your previous 2 ruffles, but you're going to end on your 5th round. And your 5th round will just be another round of single double crochets, my apologies, in each stitch. So you have that first round being the 2 double crochet, and then 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet. Your second row will be 2 double crochets in each stitch. Your third row will just be 1 double crochet in each stitch. Your 4th and your 5th are the same thing, just 1 double crochet around for that third ruffle. Now we're going to work the 4th ruffle. This time we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th ridge we're going to start working that 4th ruffle. So same thing, you'll start off with your 2 double crochets in one stitch, 1 double crochet in the next, repeating that around. Round 2, you'll have the 2 double crochets in each stitch. And then rounds 3, 4, 5, and 6 are just going to be 1 double crochet all the way around for that 4th ruffle. Now we'll work on our 5th ruffle, and you're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in your 5th ridge you'll start that 5th ruffle. And this one is actually identical to the 4th. So once again, starting with 2 double crochet in one stitch, 1 double crochet in the next, repeating that around. Round 2 is the 2 double crochets in each stitch around. And then rows 3, 4, 5, and 6 are just 1 double crochet all the way around. And then for our final ruffle, we'll skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ridges, and in our 6th ridge, or our very last edge here, we're going to just work in each stitch around, and we are going to repeat the 2 double crochets in one stitch, 1 in the next, 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 in the next, and then for our second row, we're just doing 2 double crochets in each stitch around.